This is the first one where we work on our head, neck, shoulder, and the spine. Even like this, but actually the whole body involved. So no part of your body will work on its own. So when you're ready, we are going to bouncing on the heels. And you're just bouncing a little bit up and down and relax your body, relax your arms. And we're using this one as the way to feel your bones. So as you bouncing on your heels, you can shift your weight a little bit to the right or a little bit to the left. And really want to feel where is your heel bone, ankle bones, in the border of the foot, outer border, ankles, knees, hips, the column of your spine, your arms on that side, your shoulder on that side, and your head, your skull on that side. Breathing in and out through your nose. And this is bouncing on the heels and finding your bones from one to the next, where we use in the middle of each small exercises. When you're ready to walk around a bit, reset, and then we're coming back and we do a little bit turning. So feet in front of you, your toes point toward the wall in front of you, and then keep your feet a little bit still and just starting to turn. When you're turning, allow your eyes and your head also turn. Breathe through your nose. You can go for 30 or you can go for 10. And you choose. I want to make the video not too long, so I will do around 15. And then we go back again with bouncing on the heels. And again, fire your bones, heel all the way up into the skull, through the spine, and then the other side, and then both sides. The second one also the turning. So get close a little bit to the wall, not too close, feet still shoulder width apart or hip width apart, and then you turn. So hand in front of you, you're breathing simply and easy, and you touch the wall. Again, allow your eyes also move, your head also turn, and breathe. So don't rolling too much on your feet. And walk around a bit, and then bouncing on your heels again. But again, find the heel bone up to the skull, and then the other side. Relax your shoulder. The next one we are going to do, that we swing the arms. So feet shoulder width apart, and you use your knees to help you to create a momentum. So to first, bouncing on your knee, and then when you're ready, let your arms go up and let it drops. Breathing in and out through the nose. Reverse. So bouncing on the knee first, and then you reverse your arm. The bone to bone traveling, heel bone, all the way up into the skull. And then shaking your bones again. The next one we are going to do is do the shoulder. So first finger and then the other first finger, you hook into each other and then keep that resistance. Feet shoulders down, hip width apart, and you move your elbow circle. And keep the head a little bit still, but bone to bone traveling. But again, feel what's going on in this moment, in the entire bones in your body. As you're breathing in and out through the nose. Keep yourself tall. Relax your body. Keep resistant between the fingers. And the bows on your heels again. Again, find your bone. One side and the other side. And both sides. The next one we go is again, we bring the elbow upward, that kind of thing, but the shoulder blade movement. So your feet a little bit shoulder width apart, a little bit wider, and the toe pointing outward. It's not point in, it's not forward, a little bit pointing out. And let your knees soft, relax your belly, relax your lower back, relax the column of your spine, and then you bring one elbow up, and then you turn to the other side, just like that. Breathe in and out through the nose. And then shaking the bones again. The next one, we are going to work with the head, so I get a little bit close to you, so we can see what we're doing. So you stand again with the toe facing forward, feet shoulder width apart, hip width apart, and it parallel together. So toe not going out, not going in, it's just in front of you. And then one hand you put your hand somewhere around your chest, and then take the chin out, and then double chin. And to breathe easily, I'm going to turn to the side and see, help you to see it. And then double chin. When I'm double chin, I'm not looking down, I still look forward. We're starting to move that spine a lot at the moment. Relax and feel how the movement traveling all the way down to the heel bone, through the spine. The next one we are going to do, we draw the circle with the chin. Again, same way how you stand. And I got a microphone, so I put a hand a little bit down. So chin tuck in, going down, out, up, tuck the chin in, down, out, up. So I'm show you from the side. Tuck the chin in, down, out. See if you can let the whole spine starting to move in and roll. And then reverse. So out, down, tuck the chin in, up, out, down, chin in. And then shake your bone again. Find where the heel bone, where your toe bone, out the inner of the feet, of the foot, traveling all the way up to one side of the body, through the spine, skull, both sides. So now we go forward bending and inside. So we go up and down. We use the spine that we do. So feet a little bit wider than your shoulder and your toe pointing outward. We do exactly the same with the two, but relax your arm and your shoulders. So tuck the chin in. Go all the way down. Chin out. Up. Chin down. Out. Up. You either keep your knee straight or bend. Softening in the leg. You choose. But breathe in and out of the nose. And reverse. And turn to the side. You guys keep going. The next one is completely your choice. You can go to one leg at a time and repeat a couple times, or you just turn one side and then you do the other side. So slow down when you're ready. Tuck the chin in. Follow it down. Out and up. I'm going to turn. You can reverse. Out, down, in, up, out, down, in. And now shake it. Find your bone again. The next one we do cat and a cow. So there are two different versions. The chair cat and a cow with you and you standing, or you can use the wall to support you if your leg you feel a little bit too much. So I stand sideways, toes again point in front of you, feet shoulder width apart, drop the knees, drop the bum and the knee go forward. It's not in, it's not out, it's a go forward. You rest your hand there, chin in, spine move all the way down to the heel. Chin out, your spine down to the heel. if that become a little bit too tiring, and you use the wall to support your bum. So feet a little bit further away and let the bum or the pelvis pressing onto the wall so you get the support. And then you still do the same what you're doing. Look kind of like you rolling your sacrum and your pelvis and your tail and your sit bone on the wall. Let your chin out and your chin in, and feel how the movement traveling all the way down to the bones of the heel, up to the skull. Start from the chin. And then shake it off again. The last one in this one, we are going to move the spine like the side way, like the snake. Before we go, let me show you quickly the spine, the vertebrae. This one is in the front and that's it on the back. So at the moment we are going to talking and we're moving the entire spine, but we're really focusing this one. You can see number one, which is your neck number one, neck bone, and then your neck two. And you see that your skull, the skull is sitting on top of the neck number one, the C one. So what we have done with the cat and the cow, where we round and we stand and we go forward bending and a bit upward bending, just like that way. Now what we are going to do with this one, we take the spine, go sideways, like that, like the snake. So what's happening is, often when we do things, the C1 in here, when I see from many of us, when we move, the C1, C2 can't do sideways. What's happening is it go a little bit and then it start to twist or turn. And you not really don't want it. You want it to really move it a little bit, each vertebrae at a time. Think about a fish, swimming. So we either can stand out of the wall and we take the head this way and then everything will follow like that, sideways. Or the other way that we can do, that you use the wall to give you feedback of how you move and where you move. So stand close to the wall, your forehead onto the wall, my shoulder onto the wall. So I press again, that's so I know what's happening. My sacrum also on the wall. And I keep my nose pointing toward in the front. And just like that, you're gliding each vertebrae at a time. So in this way, I know that I'm not turning. So if I'm turning, if you're watching the tips of your nose, you go to some particular area and suddenly you turn looking down to the floor, and that's what you don't want. So go in your own pace. Draw the figure 8 or the snake, crawling, rolling, strolling. Feel what's happening. Keep your shoulder, keep your sacrum into the wall and your nose not turning to the floor or to the ceiling. And shake it off. There. Wonderful, that's the first part. I'm going to see you in the second one in a minute. Thank you.